Hello and welcome to Module 5, Part 2. Now that you have a plan for your monthly income, you can think about what you want your monthly income to be after you stop working. It's time to sort out your pension. It's easy to only think about our finances and expenses in the present rather than the far future. Many people can picture their next holiday or their next property, but it's difficult to picture their retirement. And because of this, we're always tempted to put our pension on the long finger in favour of other plans. Before you're tempted to skip to the next video, just know that starting a pension and making consistent contributions to it is one of the best things you can do for your long-term financial protection. Contributions can have 40% tax relief depending on your current rate. Getting all that growth tax-free is too good an opportunity to turn down. It's especially important for women to sort out a pension as soon as possible, as they face more challenges when it comes to pension funding. These challenges involve taking time out from work to do childminding, earning less than their male counterparts, and one thing that should be an advantage but isn't an advantage when it comes to your pension: living longer. To give yourself the best chance of a great retirement, start your pension early. Join your company's pension scheme or start your own private pension. Government auto-enrolment will be coming down the track for certain employees who are not paying into pensions, which means everyone over the age of 23 will have access to a pension. Once you join a scheme, you may have the option to make additional voluntary contributions called AVCs for short, which you will receive 40% tax relief on. Starting early means that if you do have to take any time off work, you will still have a good pension scheme that is working hard for you, even when you can't afford to contribute to it. If you didn't start your pension early, it's better to start late than not at all. Let me give you an example. From age 35, if you were to contribute 100,000 over 30 years, that would be €270 a month. After the tax relief, the contribution will only cost you about €160 a month. Based on a potential annual return of 4.5%, this will result in a pension pot of about 200,000 at age 65. If you were to start from age 50, investing the same 100,000 over 15 years with the same annual return of 4.5%, you would have a pension pot of 138,000 at the retirement age of 65. So starting earlier makes a difference of roughly 64,000 to the final retirement pot amount. A portion of the 200,000 pot can be taken as a lump sum, and if you add in the state pension, you're looking at a gross income of about €22,800 annually. Now the big question, will this be enough? A common target for retirement funding is to aim for 2/3 of your current salary, so you don't have to give up any of life's little extras that you enjoy and that you continue to have a nice lifestyle even if you're not working. Many people, when they get to retirement, have managed to pay off their mortgage, and they might even have some inheritance at that stage. However, there might be many other factors to consider, such as paying for a child's education or house repairs. Look at your own personal circumstances, think about what you want to accomplish and what you will need financially. Settle on an annual income figure that you would like to have in retirement and work backwards from that. You can include the figure from your state pension to your annual income, and this might take some of the pressure off, but keep in mind that the state pension number could decrease. For both self-employed and PAYE workers, the rules about tax relief work the same way. The amount you can get tax relief on is based on your age and a percentage of your earnings, and those earnings are capped at €115,000 per annum. You can see the percentages based on age and total pay on screen now. Employers are obliged to provide access to a scheme, but they are not legally obliged to contribute to the scheme. These pension schemes are usually very cost effective, but you have a limited range of investment choice. Contributions to a pension scheme can be made by both employees and employers, or by employees alone. There is tax relief for both the employee and the employer, and this is seen as an incentive to encourage the employee to save, but also to remain loyal to the company. You can take out a private pension that is not related to the company you work with, and with a private pension, you make contributions entirely by yourself. And remember, you can have more than one pension arrangement. When you are deciding what you can afford to give to your pension each month, don't forget to calculate your tax relief and tie it back to the maximum that you can afford monthly. Can you match the amount your employer is contributing, or can you give more? Larger sums will make huge differences in the future. Once you have set up your contributions, it's important not to become passive. Remember that as you approach retirement age, you want to have less volatility in your pension pot. Be sure to check in on your pension and how it is progressing. As your retirement age approaches, you want to keep your lump sum away from any high-risk investments. Talk to your pension provider about how your pot is being managed. Also, as your debt decreases, you will probably be able to contribute more to your pension pot without sacrificing your lifestyle. So be sure to review your budget every year and look at what you can allocate to your pension. In the next video, we will be focusing on pensions for the self-employed and looking at some of the watch points to be aware of. For now though, remember that your pension will be one of your most important assets. So don't let any nerves around saving the right amount or not starting early scare you into not setting up a pension now. Be proactive on your contributions and your future self will be very grateful.